Okay, hello dear friends. Here are some of the things I got back from China, and I will put it in the order. And at the same time, we appreciate and take a look at this. So I have done a video when I was in China, and because I do not have a Wi-Fi connection, I use data connect to upload onto YouTube so that you can see, but the quality was not so good. So here I would like to not to re-upload that video, but show you in better detail, better quality of this. I don't need to enlarge better. So this one, I like it because there is a lead, a copper lead, and copper ring just make it very convenient and make it a bit more fancy than just a plain top. This one is called an ink blotter. One friend said you should say ink blotter. What do we use? Here you can fill with water, you can fill with ink, but usually Chinese, this one is for blotting the brush. Let me find a brush, for example, here, and we get a cup of my drink, a few drops of my drinking water, and put it here. Okay. So what do? We have a brush, and here could be water, could be ink. Usually Chinese art supply, Chinese artists will put ink in it because it's so pretty, it's so fancy. And this part is to blot the brush to get the excess ink out. So it's not very sharp, it will not cut your brush, and also this is not so wobbly, not so soft, not so round, so you can get the excess water out of your brush. This is the purpose of the one in the middle. Otherwise, it's not easy to wash. Why do we have it? It's for this purpose. And it's specially designed with a little bit of curve so that you can put your brush just perfect. If you do not have this in the middle, you might do it on the side, right? When you do on the side, it will make your ink dish quite dirty. So this is quite a good design. And it's natural. This time you can see I didn't buy much of the painted design. These are kind of not painted. These are the glaze that naturally transfer into different kind of shade, different kind of dripping. I feel it's more natural. I feel it's natural. I like this kind of natural design. For example, a scarf. If I have a scarf, I would like to have it tie-dye or natural dye instead of painted. Just feel a personal preference. So this one is this. And when you have excess, you can pull it out. And this could be for tea or could be for, so I will not pour this water in. This could be for tea or this could be for art supply. That is an ink blotter, and this one I will use clean water just in case if you want to have this and want to do use it to drink water. Okay, you can use it for drinking tea, or you can use it to get a little spoon. Each time take 1 spoonful of water and put into your ink stone and grind, because you do not want to totally pour it. You want to do the small movement, which is more delicate. right? A little bit. Or you can find whichever kind of little spoon. In China, we have special copper spoon for this. And I didn't buy those copper spoons since I have my spoon box, spoon collection. So you can use a very teeny tiny little spoon for that. And this one is just so beautiful. Let me clean it up. You can drink water, you can drink tea. And this kind of glazing, it's a little bit matte finished. You can feel it. I think it's not a very glossy glaze, and it feels so smooth, so moist, and it's like touching a jade, and it's touching something very soft, very tender, and I like this natural color. It's very, look at it. And one has some crack, and this one has a crack. The crack is when you put into the fire, into the kiln, and suddenly stop the temperature, or they use some other method. I do not know. Anyway, it's in the kiln. This is very, very hot, right? You burn heat the kiln and the ceramic inside, and then they suddenly cool it down. I didn't know how they do the sudden cool down. Maybe next year I will go to ceramic factory in China. Next year I want to go to different places instead of only staying in Beijing. So maybe I can see it. I think they cool down. If any of you do ceramic, you know, you can teach me. Maybe they spray some water or put water, or just open up the kiln so that cold water getting in, and it has this cracking, and then put another layer of glaze. So the cracking is not directly crack on this plate, on this little dish. It's under the glaze. I like it very much. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it, I think. See, you can see the glaze. And this one does not have that process. It's different. So you want to have something that is smooth, and this is so smooth. And the shape, everything, touching in your hand. Imagine you hold a cup of tea like this and drink. That's a very satisfying movement, a very satisfying feel. Okay, this one is the ink, the brush rest. So when you finished painting, or in the middle of the painting, you put your brush on the table, then the table will become dirty with color, with ink. And you can put rest it here, rest on the tail. You can put 1, 2, 3, a few more. Suppose this is a brush, okay? You can put a couple more brushes as a brush rest. And it's a single function only for the brush rest, supposed to be. I think you can put a chopstick rest. Anyway, such a beautiful, fun, and interesting thing, the little cat. It really brings a lot of things in, make you feel more appreciating of life. And I bought them all. When I found only these 3, and I bought them all. The next day I went there, they sold out. Some other shop has large cat. It's not as cute as this one, so I didn't buy. I just want to have these so beautiful things. Okay, another thing for the brush rest is this one. This one is also for brush rest, and this is a glazed, cracked glaze. I like this cracked glaze. It's a special Longquan Qingci. It's south of China, a special kind of cooking method or heating method to make into this kind of glaze. This is their typical color, this kind of a little bit greenish or bluish, and looks very watery and fresh. Looks very good. So this one is for example, you can put some ink here instead of water. Put ink, or you can put water to clean up the dish. To each time when you want to get some extra water, you can use this. And on the side is a brush rest. So it's double function. Actually, you can also put soya sauce or chili pepper sauce and chopstick on the side for a personal small dish. Actually, I can do that also. Whichever way you prefer, whichever way you feel more comfortable. It's all multifunctional. Okay, another thing is the water dropper. So soak into the water because it's made of ceramic. It's heavier than water. It goes to the bottom of the water, and there are two holes, so air can get in. The air will get in. The water can get in because water is heavier than air, right? So when you totally soak into the water will go into this container, this little pot, and when the water comes in here, there is a way for the water for the air to come out, so there is bubble. Or if water comes from here, air will come out from there. Anyway, this one is when you pour the water, you hold it, water does not come out because of the pressure, the negative pressure. When you open it up, inside, outside have the same air pressure, water will drop out. Another way of doing it instead of this little spoon thing. They are all cool. Yeah. We have so many ways to enjoy life. This is a cracked water dropper. And I found this one also. Like it. And this one is natural glaze. I think they have a layer of dark glaze and then some white color. As it burns, the glaze will become softer, more liquidy, and drop down. There are some special design or shape. The little balls come out. So. And this one is another one that does not have an uneven glaze. It's totally even glaze. And I love this color. This color is so bright and so royal blue. I think it's a royal blue. Pure blue. And water dropper like this. Water dropper. There are some larger water dropper. I feel this one is the right size, and it's very easy, very comfortable holding your hand, and you have a ergonomic design. This one also very comfortable holding your hand and do the dropping. And this one is a little bit fancy with the shape design like this. They are all good. They are all interesting. And especially this one, this time I found this a whole bowl, and I took back home, and people see it. My mother see it and thought, wow, that's so pretty. You should buy some. This is so pretty. I feel this is so pretty, so lovely. Holding in your hand is just beautiful. And I saw some in the shop when they do the selling of this. They made some pretty good design. They put flower in it, put a flower or little branch. Here, some very teeny tiny little thin branch, the star flower or something. Imagine that would be so pretty, right? Use it as a flower vase, a mini flower vase. This is a cracked ink, and this one is, look at this tenderness, the tender blue, tender greenish blue. And this one is cracked. I like this. This looks so they are just so beautiful. Okay, here is this teacup. You can use for teacup. You can use for putting some sauce, soya sauce, or for eating, for doing painting. Anyway, this one is a container for water. You can put some flour also, a little tiny bit of flour or flower petal. You will find many fun way of doing it, right? You can put your ring, your earring inside. Yeah, all good. Okay, another thing is this little cup, this mini cup. It's for drinking oolong tea, or you can use for anything. It just, or even only for decoration, right? This is a autumn leaf. This is a spring flower. You can make it as a set, or not to make it as a set. And this one is, look at this, so good. You can see the vein of see, there are some profile of it. Very, very beautiful. Oh, I thought this is a mistake. No, this is not a mistake. It's supposed to be like this. See? Same thing. This is, I got two of them because they are just so beautiful. Okay, everything on my online shop, you can find all these things, and I will put the link, and then you can enjoy it. Look at the painting, it's so, wow. Okay, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and that's about it. I love you, I really do. Do. So beautiful. All these.